what we have here is your standard old everyday cheap test light. Notice we got a brighter light there than we do there. Now that basically means we got some voltage drop between there, which would seem like a no-brainer. But when you got a circuit that you're trying to troubleshoot where somebody's already replaced the battery, they've already cleaned the terminals, and the starter still turns slow, and they may have already replaced the starter, it's a good idea to be able to do a voltage drop test. Now if you do it the right way, you go to your most positive part of the circuit. Well, the ground is actually required to have less voltage drop than the positive side. So if I go from here to here, I get practically no voltage drop at all. What we're going to try to do now is we're going to, even with just a little bit of current that's being fed over here, let's take and go to the most positive part of the circuit with our hot and go to the most negative part. And we're dropping about a volt even though we don't have the key on. All right, now if we turn on the key, well, just go ahead and try to start it. Some of you may have heard this. I turn on the key, try to start it, I've got nothing. All right, let me see what kind of battery voltage we have here with the key turned on. I'm going straight to the positive post and the negative post. I've got about 10.3 there. This battery's not all that strong, but it'll do more than this. The reason it's not doing more than this is because I'm dropping a big bunch of voltage right here between that post and its terminal. Notice over here, I'm not dropping any. I'm dropping about 1/100 of a volt, which is really good. And we could also check the voltage drop between here and the starter by going here and all the way to the place where this connects to the starter. And if you got a voltage drop, let's say this voltage drop here wasn't bad, but it was really bad between here and the starter, the next thing I'd do would be go from here to the cable, but you're going to find a place on the cable where you can access it, and I would go that route. If you found a bad voltage drop between here and the cable, you need to replace this terminal. If you find bad voltage drop between the battery post and the big post on the starter, somewhere between here and there is an issue. You can also do a voltage drop test between here and the engine block. And if you read voltage drop test there, then the place where this connects to the engine block may be dropping voltage, or you may have a bad cable. So that's what voltage drop is about.